more next year. I am not a financial person. I am a person that would dive into the books and read and try and understand this. I would like you to come back and tell me basically how are we saving, because within the 2 years that you're saying that we will save a lot more, I think if Obamacare goes through, we're going to start having a little more, I'm not sure how it's going to affect us paying Mission 1 or Delta T, because they're going to have to probably, especially Delta T, who doesn't give insurance, they may have to start paying those people insurance. I don't know if that's going to increase our price to them. I would just like to understand that a little bit more. I did feel that when we made the decision, it was like we had a financial kind of, on our heads, and I just think right now we have time, and I think this contract is actually, is it a 60-day or 30-day contract where we can, no, you can.
The contract terminates at the end of August for both.
No, but I know it terminates, but the year contract, isn't there a 60-day notice that's within the year that if you say we
Yes,
review it,
yes.
you can terminate the contract in 60 days during the school year if you're not happy with them?
That's correct.
I think this review of them cannot be done in such a short time. I think that we need to continue it and continue to see where we're going with this and review our staff and understand who is in our building and just get a feed from our principals. That's all I really want.
First of all, I forwarded these commentary to you, so you'll see in more depth. And there are some editorial comments, and I gave you two. One was very complimentary, one was not so positive, but I'll be forwarding these to you so you can see one firsthand. And also you'll be able to see exactly who's making these comments. Tonight I was anonymous with that.
Numbers that I've reported tonight are actual figures. So these are, if you went into our general ledger system, you could pull these actual numbers off of our financials because we've got the full year. So these are actuals, they're not guesstimates for the year, these are actuals. Anything that I would give you going forward would have to be an extrapolation. For example, when we started out, 12-13, we were projecting 67 full-time paraprofessionals. We ended the year with 76. So for the full school year, the needs of the district necessitated that we hired those additional full-time assistants. So things like that, you know, we can extrapolate going forward with an estimate, but right now the numbers that I'm giving you are 100% actual.
Sorry, this is under Mr. Hunter, sorry.
Yeah, first of all, Henry, I just wanted to thank you for fleshing out just the back of the envelope calculations, because I think it is important to realize that the unemployment benefits wind down is, you know, a 2-year period, and that those savings are basically an annuity, and they're going to accrue year after year. And I think that's just really important for us to keep in mind when we continue to do this cost benefit calculation. But to the cost part of the equation, and per Molly's comment before, I just think we need to be brutally honest about the quality of the service provided. So we do need to get some read on the quality level relative to prior years. And I think that most of us went into this decision with a lot of internal conflict, knowing that there probably was going to be a degradation of quality. I want to know how deep that degradation is. If it's a marginal amount that we can live with in return for some very material cost savings, that's one thing. But we just need to get just a truthful picture of how this is all netting out. So to the extent that you can provide some sort of accurate read on level of service relative to prior years, it would be super helpful for us to keep in mind.
This is just a start, and I think once you get a chance to read these comments in detail, you'll see it's just a start. We're going in the right direction.
One, it's finally good to see my colleagues dig in deep and talk about this. Thank you, Maria, for the numbers. My concern is we can sit here and we can play with numbers. I'm an engineer. I love numbers more than anybody. But we know the quality has not been there. We've increased 128 Fs. We've heard in some things where the cutbacks in staff in the high school have been dramatic, right, Mr. Elbert? From what you've told me. The safety in the high school, and I know Dr. going to take homage with me, the safety in the high school is not nearly where it needs to be. So we're talking and we're playing with children's lives. And safety is important in a learning environment. We don't have the safety we should have. We have slipped significantly more than, and I've been saying this, more than 50 to 60% in Fs. There has to be a reason for that. And I'm not saying it's entirely because of this, but when you talk about staffing, when you talk about these issues, and I've yet to hear any answers on, I mean, it's nice to have these programs put in, but as we keep losing our children, we're not IBM or a company, we're here for the children. And I think we have lost our way. Let me say it again, we've lost our way because not once have I heard anybody say, what impact does it have on the children? We're talking $1 here, 50 cents here, 30 cents here, impact on the children.
Well, you're right, I'm not going to give you a flower. I'm not going to give you a flower. I don't think where you're getting your numbers, I can know where you're getting them, but I don't see this 50 and 60% failure rate that ends up in the paper. I take exception to. As far as safety, I don't know what role a secretary or administrative assistant is going to play in the safety of the school. And I would also say this school and this entire school district is a lot safer than it was 3 years ago. So I'm not sure where you're coming from. Some of your
Okay, well, let me enlighten you. Let me enlighten you.
Carter, sorry, we've got a line. I'm going to put you back on there. It's going to go to Mr. Garrison. Thank you.
Please give me a chance to respond, though.
No. We're not going to. Thank you, Mr. Garrison.
Mr. Chair, I am going to ask of you what Ms. Craig Berry mentioned. I think it would be important for us to all carve out time to go ahead and meet with the principals, not just concerning this one issue, but period. Before going into the school year, I think it would be a good idea for the board to get a handle on any concerns or issues so we can manage expectations and reach the goals that we're setting for ourselves. And I think it would be very advantageous for us to speak to the principals individually on that. As to Dr. Carlisle's secretaries having a role in safety, I would suggest that every single employee has a role